So Nick Moore, we're here at Snetterton. Last time we spoke on camera, it was back at Cadwell Park, first round of the season, where we almost got through a whole interview without someone walking through the shot. Lots has happened since then, getting used to this new car significantly, but I suppose even more significantly, a change of team for you. Talk us about what's been going on.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy since Cadwell. So we had Cadwell Park Avenue. It went really well with a couple of second places in class, which is great. And overall, I think fourth place finishes and stuff like this. Since then, had a bit of time out, did Thruxton, and had a mediocre weekend. Couple of podiums again in class, but overall nothing to write home about. And then in the background, I've sort of been talking with Joe about maybe setting up by ourselves and doing something which is closer to home here in Norfolk. And suddenly Grange Motorsport had appeared with it, a couple of weeks ago, and then what better place to launch the team properly than with a Norfolk driver with Norfolk sponsors in East Anglia competitions and at a Norfolk-based circuit, So we put all of this together in a short space of time, and it's a bit of learning because we're having to start again with setup and stuff like that, but it's all part of the fun, and everything's going pretty well at the moment. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, it's brilliant, like you say, to have that whole Norfolk, operation. It's nice, for me as well to see, being such a, so close to the circuit. But it's been a bit of a difficult weekend, but results-wise, it's all been going well. A lot of hard work, but it's paying off.
Yeah, harder work for Joe because he actually does the work on the car. I'm pretty special when it comes to mechanics and stuff like that, but on track it's not been too bad. Because of the way the championship works, the open class was, back in, I started 20th and really should have been in the first two rows, but started there and ended up, going from 20th to third, which was great. And then in the race just now, race two, sort of started third, finished third. Nothing really to write home about. It was quite a boring race, but we made another step forward with setup, finding another second, which was great. And it's just been some really good close racing, but as far as debuts go for the team, whilst the results on track have been really good, the cars made Joe work quite a bit with, needing to weld an exhaust manifold and a drive shaft and now an alternator and all these little things. But there's stuff for us to work on and think about for future rounds. And as long as the results on track keep going as well as they are, then we'll be laughing by the end of it, but we're just having to do a bit more work than we ideally want to do between races.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we've said this before, but this is the first weekend for the team. Big things for the future. I know you're super excited about lots of different things going on track and off track as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think between us we're quite well connected. Joe still works with Haas in Formula One and does a lot of work with our racing with their GT4 program too, so we've got all of that support sort of on the side, and lots of work to do with the commercial side of things too, which a lot of it's going to fall on me to sort that. What the future looks like for me in terms of driving, I really don't know. I think moving forward, what I would like to do is to start to maybe take a step back and get someone else out in the car and get some results, but as long as I still have the car, there's always going to be that little itch that needs to be scratched to go and race it. So I don't know, we'll see. We're figuring it out, but I think we're in a really good place to start off.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's good to hear. Keep up the good work, and best of luck for the final race.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.